The main thing you notice when you look at any collection of knives for dancing is that none of them are the same, as in there's an actual pair. A pair will consist of a bigger one, a primary knife, and a smaller one being a secondary knife. These right here were my first knives that my dad gave me. You notice how the handles are bigger, and that's for kids so they can get an easier grip on the knives and move them around a lot better. The difference between these knives and kitchen knives is that you can move them around a lot better and just a lot faster because they're more aerodynamic, and you can also, and they're also more sharp because you're not cutting things with them, you're just moving them around and you just sharpen them all the time. I know I sharpen mine at least once every day, if not two. This right here is a pretty good pair of knives. They're about $300 without shipping on eBay. I found them, so they're a pretty good price. I'm psyched about that buy. Some people ask me sometimes why would I use real knives when I can use fake knives? Well, the first ninja wasn't using fake knives. He was using real knives. Your dreams would be a lot more intense using real knives. I don't even know if you could get a dream without using real knives. And also, I point out to them that knife dancing isn't dangerous, and just because I swing these razor-sharp knives inches from my body doesn't mean it's any more dangerous than driving a car or eating red meat. This knife right here has been in my family for the longest, ever since we can look back and see. It was made from my great-great-grandpa. My great-great-grandfather Charles was the first one in my family to knife dance. It's an actually pretty well-known legend the way he began knife dancing. It started when he was 14, and he went into these caves, and further into the cave he saw these pictures, paintings on the wall of knife dancers, and they were ninjas, and he didn't know what to think of it at first, and so he went and got somebody. He went and got his dad, and they came back and the cave was gone. He didn't really know where it was. So when they came back and the cave was gone, he kind of took it as a sign that if maybe it was only for his eyes, to him to see those paintings, and he devoted the rest of his life to knife dancing. The history of knife dancing is actually long and glorious. It started about 8 million years ago when this ninja was returning home from a battle. He lost all his family in the battle that day, and he was returning alone. When he got back to the village, he was mourning his family's death, and he put himself into this trance. In that trance, he had these knives, and he started dancing around. As he was dancing around, the trance kind of transformed him so he could see everything in the past and the future. He saw me when I woke up this morning. He saw you arrive here. He saw us talking right now. He saw everything. And that was later known as the perfect dance, and he's been the only person to actually do the perfect dance. When he came out of his trance, he told all the other ninjas about the dance and what happened to him. And that's when they started a religion based on knife dancing. It's been kept a secret for about the past 8 million years. Abraham Lincoln was one of the first people to bring knife dancing to America. Thanks to his promotion, it got real popular in bigger cities and rural areas. There were a few knife dancing families that headed out west. Once he was shot, the American knife dance was almost lost. The people started doing other things. Charlie Chaplin was definitely a major father for knife dancing and knife dancers in America. He would open many clubs for knife dancing that people could knife dance at, and it started to get real big in Hollywood. And of course, anything big in Hollywood then would definitely lead to things getting big all over America, and that's exactly what happened. Kids started bringing knives to school and dancing during recess, and at that time in American history, you could pretty much go up to anybody and ask them, what are they doing this weekend? And without a hesitation, they would just respond, knife dancing, because that's what people did. And that was the thing to do. Then along came Prohibition, and that pretty much ruined everything for knife dancing in America. And it was loyal families like ours that kept it alive, and that's pretty much about all who's doing it to this day. Today's my big challenge day. If I dance really well, I'll be inducted into the Knife Dancing Council. It's made of some of the best knife dancers alive, and it's been around for over 10,000 years. Very few people make it in, so I'm pretty nervous right now. What's gonna happen is there's gonna be a council member dressed as a ninja, an authentic ninja, and he'll encounter me. And if I dance better than him, then I might be inducted.